Okay. Hello and hello, everyone. But yeah, my name's Sugi Yamagawa, and today on VTubing my slow life hobbies in my 30s, we're going to be making some curry. Vegan green curry with tofu. But yeah, Mr. Spock, I'm pretty sure you could substitute the tofu for chicken. I really wouldn't see any reason why you couldn't do that. Because it just calls for 8 ounces of extra firm tofu cubed, so I'm pretty sure shredded chicken would be a perfectly acceptable substitute in the recipe. And as for what's going on, well, apparently it's been a while since I've done one of these streams, and yeah, my model's eyes are gonna probably be fairly closed for the better part of the stream because holy smokes, I am getting assaulted by the sun right now. Because I have one of those shade sails put up over this area, and it's worked all summer. It's been great during the summer. Issue is right now, it's winter and the sun's a lot lower in the sky, and because of that, my sail's not really doing a super great job for me. So yeah, I'm gonna be looking down a lot. But before we get into today's food, we're gonna make tea, because that's what we do. Well, that's what I do. We always get things started off with some tea, and also today's recipe is going to be, it's actually a pretty quick recipe to make, so I'm not too terribly concerned on time. So I'm just going to be pretty chill for the first little bit of part of today's stream. Also, I think I would appreciate it if my firewood burned down a little bit more. But I had plenty warm enough water. Oh gosh, that is steaming. And can I put you there? Cause I gotta be careful to make sure I don't set the cast iron tea kettle on my gloves. Not these gloves, my goatskin gloves. Because if I set it on the goatskin gloves, it'll actually burn them and shrink them, and they get to be less usable. Used to hunt tofu. They cover the farmer's field. Oh man. I'm from, well, my family is from like parts of the Midwest corn belt, and they do soybean and corn rotation. I've seen quite my fair share of tofu fields. Just soybeans for miles. Woo! Jeepers creepers. And the heat's pretty alright. Let's see. That's probably going to take a minute on that. But yeah. So, we're working with a recipe that, as you can see, it's a cutout. And yes, also, this jar here, this jar was really hard for me to find in the store, and I wasn't able to successfully find it until I was looking for the coconut milk, and the curry paste was actually the next shelf up from where the coconut milk was, and I was very thankful for that because I almost could not find it. And there's reasons why I could not almost find it. That is because the picture does a really poor job of showing the scale of the size of the jar I'm looking for. Like, this is it. Just substitute beer. I don't think I can substitute beer for curry paste. Yeah, I could probably substitute beer for the vegetable stock. That's probably a doable, but not for curry paste. But yeah, I do act. So since I am no longer on my mission to reset my alcohol tolerance, I actually have some beer with me today, but I'm not going to have the beer until night. For now, it's still fairly, well, I mean, it's like 10:08. Still a little too early in the morning for beer, but I will be having a brewski with my meal. So, yeah, we'll start with that. Woo! Woo! Okay. So, step one for today is going to be washing rice. If I can get my hands on my water jug. Granted, I did a real poor job of cleaning this last time. I got so much starch going into my sidewalls. Should have did a better job. Woo! But yeah. So for when I wash rice, I'm basically trying to get it to the point where the water's like a good cloudy. And that's all the like starch. And then I pour it out. And I bring it back over. And I hit it with more water. Basically, I usually do like 2 to 3 changes of water for rice washing. It's usually enough to get the water to be kind of cleared up. As you can see, we're milky again, but it's not as like dark of a milkiness. So we'll do one more. And that should get our rice washed. Okay. Bam. It's still a little bit cloudy, but you can actually see like the container better. That's usually what I go for. There we go. And that's my rice. So whenever I prepare rice in my rice cooker here, I do 2 cups of rice to 3 cups of water. So I have a little bit of water already in there. So I'm not going to be worried about using full cups. That's for 2. And there we go. That is going to be 3 cups of water. Make sure I get all my rice on my edges. So, got no rice clinging to my edges. Now, I grab my handy dandy rice cooker and I set it off to the side. And plug in, open sesame, rice. I forgot my rice scooper. And I have other things. And then I'll just set it to the white rice setting, and that's rice done. Well, that's rice started. It's done in the sense I don't have to worry about it for quite some time. Okay, see, you're steaming. You're steaming, so that means you're hot. But are you like hot, or you're just kind of? Oh yeah, that's actually perfect. That's perfect heat. Man has white oak chicken eggs. They feed the chickens mostly rice. Ooh! I have never seen a white oak on a chicken egg. Okay. Need you. Over here, buddy. If I were to ever go to Japan, I would definitely be very much interested in the food there. Lots of good food there. Okay, job. Next up, we gotta do prep. We gotta prep so many things. Well, actually, I don't think it's a lot of things. It's weird looking. I'm sure it is pretty weird looking. So, I will say, I am doing a few things to make my life a little bit easier this morning. For example, rather than buy fresh green beans and dice them, I have canned. So, we'll need some green beans later. Canned is just going to save me some prep process. And then I got the coconut milk. But yeah, first we got to start with cherry tomatoes. Actually, in addition to my bowl, I want that because I actually need to measure out my cherry tomatoes because I think I need 1 cup. I'm going to need 1 cup of these guys. We've got petite cherry snacking tomatoes. I'm going to need 1 cup of these. Calls for either half or quartered. I am going to go for halves. I'm going to go for halfsies. So that's you. It's been a while since I actually... Morning coffee time. Okay. You go take care of that, Mr. Spock. As for me, I just gotta take care of tomatoes. It's been a while since I've cut tomatoes with this. That was not a good half. But that's fine. Put all of them in. We'll see, we'll see. I need a full cup of half tomatoes, so. And I'm willing to be generous on my tomatoes because I like tomatoes, so. Also, I don't know how spicy the curry paste is, so adding extra, essentially veg. Tomatoes are a fruit that's used like a vegetable. But adding extra stuff will help, like, maybe dilute the flavor if it's too spicy. I don't know if it's too spicy, but that's why I'm cooking it, though. Oh yeah, that's in there. Yeah, I actually got a couple things in there. Yeah, now I actually think about it. Whew. Granted, one thing I could do if I had more time, I could actually like take some of the attention out of the. This is going to be a little bit tedious. Let's just grab a few. What? Don't roll. That is why we were not grabbing multiples. Come over here, you. Come here, you little piece of deliciousness. I have my deliciousness. Okay. So, come on here. Well, that is easily more than our cup. I've got lots of cherries left. You know what? I'm not going to fully divulge myself into Mr. Spock's suggestion of use all of them, but I will be generous. I will be generous with my usage of the tomato, because the tomato is delicious. Tomatoes are very delicious. Woo. And then with that, that is my cup of half tomatoes. Also, everything I'm prepping is going to be just like covered in ashes. Because that's just how this goes. Okay. Now, into the cooler I reach. I want you, and I want you. So for our second cutting board victim, we have cilantro. So I'm just gonna actually kind of just fill my little cup here. I need 1/3 of a cup for it, which is not a whole lot. But what I want to do is just get this cut up into small, manageable pieces. That way, you know, nice little bite-size-ish pieces. Okay. That looks reasonable. We'll do one more slice off the bundle. That'll probably do us good. That will do us some good. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Man, I am being assaulted by both smoke and sun. I need to do something about that. So that is the cilantro. Park there. Rest of you, back into the bag. Get the rest of this off the knife. To the bowl. Now for my fire. I notice you've been smoking me, buddy. I know what to do about it. Just play with it a little bit. Granted, I gotta say, I really like my new fire poker. My new fire poker is pretty nice. Sorry for hitting the mic. Kind of. I'll just say kind of sorry for that. Wait, sorry. Oh, uh-oh. My fingers now smell like cilantro. Okay. Sure. Let us move forward to our next ingredient here. So, recipe calls for shallots. My supermarket did not have any shallots in stock, as far as I could tell this morning. So, we're working with the next best thing. We're working with green onion, which is literally the next best thing. So, in my opinion. Now what I want to do is I'm going to just take off like this first layer. It's a little slimy. It's a little not too terribly good. So I just want to kind of peel it a little bit. Get that first layer off. That way. Slimy layers, like just gonzo. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Slice. The winds have shifted. And not in my favor. Because now the wind is blowing straight at me. Which is exceedingly undesirable. But, well. Okay, and once we get to the leaves, I'm going to make the leaves a little bit thicker. Because I like to do the bulb part and like little like discs. And then for the leafy part, just like to have them in like good little chunks. Now, recipe calls for one shallot, one large shallot. I have this stuff. I'm using it. Even though I'm going to use the last one in the. Put them in water in a window. They last a long time. Oh, I don't have to worry about these guys lasting a long time because I've got 3 of them. One's getting used. 2 are getting used for this meal, and then the last one's probably going to get thrown into tonight's salad. That's the good thing with stuff like this. This is stuff I'll just eat up. wish this was a little bit easier to peel. Woo. And I wish my fire wouldn't be throwing smoke at my face. But that's the world in which I live. Please. Damn wind. I wish I could change the direction of it. It's historically, it doesn't all, like, it will shift into this direction occasionally, but it doesn't always, like, continuously blow in this direction. And it's continuously blowing in this direction. Oi, oi. Come on, buddy, just get through this. Yikes. Because this smoke's making me tear up like I'm cutting a red onion. And it's not the onion. Ugh. Oh, gosh. Ooh. Well, I'm getting a break from the smoke now. I just hope that break lasts. But yeah. One of my favorite parts. Green onion. Done. So that's green onion done. And now, I think we've got the last thing to worry about. Boy. Don't you dare shift your prevailing winds. Don't you dare. Yep, and yep. So let's see here. Pretty sure my tofu pack is, yeah. So I basically just need half the pack. That's what I was thinking. Just wanted to confirm. Come on. There we go. Nope. Whew. So, first step. For the tofu, so I just want to get it a little bit opened up. And I'm going to just get that water out. Put it all in. Man, Mr. Spock, you seem like a poker playing type of guy. You seem to like going all in. Let's see. I want to cut this. The fire's not making my day any easier. I need to take the initiative to make my day easier. So, oh. Stop. Fire. Stop. Please. Gosh. Ugh. Fork. Come on. Out. There you go. Whew. Man, that's a piece. So I want some cubed tofu. I'm just gonna focus on bite-sized-ish cubes. Granted, looks like those are gonna be a little bit smaller side, which is fine. Who cares? As long as I'm happy with my meal at the end of the day, that's all that matters. Cool. That. Slice you once. Slice you twice. There we go. we'll do you and a you. And there we go. Hot diggity dog. Yeah, tofu done. So you can get set off to the side and get covered in ashes. And with that, I'm actually done with... I should be fully done with this. I might want to use it... later when I go to add in the broccoli. But that's I'm not 100% sure of that. Okay. So, next up on the to-do-uns is I gotta do some fire management here. Gotta do a little bit of fire management. Mostly because, one, there's making a lot of smoke, and two, I want to make sure I get some really good heat going as we go into the next phase. So, added that there. Set that stuff up like that. Please. Prevailing wind direction? I despise you. I despise you, prevailing wind direction right now. Wait. Absolutely insulting. Absolutely. You know what? I'm gonna... Give me a moment. I'm gonna try a thing. If this door will let me do it. Oh! Whoops. Didn't work out. Uh-oh. Oh. That's part of why. Also, this door does not like it when I... It does not like... Damn it. Because the thing I'm trying to do is... I'm trying to shut the garage door that's behind me. Because if I shut the garage door, I'm hoping that there would be no space, and the wind would have less room and be less inclined to go this way. And also my lens mode got... Oh no, that's actually the lens mode I had set. Okay. Ugh. But yeah. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see here. How ambitious do I wish to be? Because I really would like to get this sorted out. So I'm going to get it sorted out. I know. I'm going to have to do this. So, one moment. You son of a gun. Come on. Damn it. So close. There we go. Ow. It's been a while since I've done something like this. I might have to modify that garage door at some point too. Oh yeah, that's actually a thing I can do. That can help that out, actually. Ooh, that's nice, actually. So, garage door is successfully shut. Let's put those back on. So, hopefully that should help my little wind issue. So now there's no longer like a void behind me. Also, I have my rice cooker right next to me, and the rice is already starting to smell amazing. Really loving the smell of the rice. Okay. Granted, I was actually hoping I would be spending a little bit more time on prep because, well, we're getting real. I mean, so I got my large shallot chopped. I'm gonna need, I don't know how many tablespoons are in here. Okay, 26, and I'm gonna need 6 of those. Oh wait, that's table. This is tea. Does this mean I'm gonna be using the better part of that curry paste? Tablespoon. Excuse me. I'm gonna go to the internet. I need to figure out, because if I can actually throw that whole jar in there, that actually makes my life a little bit easier. So I want what's teaspoon? Teaspoon to table. What's my conversion? Is it 3? It's 3. Okay. So I need the better part of this jar. So I need 6 tablespoons. Which 6 tablespoons? You put it all in. No, I don't put it all in. I actually put a fair amount of it. I do more than half. Because I've got 26. I got 26 teaspoons in the container. And I'm going to need 18 of those 26. So my remainder is going to be 8. Which, I think off my math, that's like 3/4. I'm going to want 3/4 of that jar. So, also my rice cooker tells me if it's getting low. So, well, it counts down starting at 20 minutes, and basically, I don't want to actually start preparing the curry until that starts counting down, because really our cook time here, because our preparation, we'll be cooking the shallot for 2 minutes. I'm going to add curry paste, cook, stirring frequently until frequent, 3 minutes, so that's 5 minutes of cooking. Add broccoli, tomatoes, beans, cook, stirring frequently until vegetables are hot, about 2 minutes. So step 1 is going to be 7-ish minutes, 7 or 8. And then it's coconut, milk, tofu, vegetable stock, soy sauce, brown sugar to skillet, bring mixture to boil, then reduce heat to low, simmer, uncover until vegetables are crisp tender, 8 to 10 minutes. So I'm looking at 20 minutes of cook time for actually making the curry. And my rice isn't going to be done in time. It's the reality of the situation. So, in the face of all this, did I have that over there? Really buried under something. I probably buried it. I moved it. That's what I did. I think. Okay, I know I grabbed it. I know I grabbed it. So, I'm actually looking for my can opener. Because I have cans to open. It's behind the rice cooker. I was expecting it to be behind the... Yep. That's what I did to myself. I left my can opener behind the rice cooker. So... I can at least... As a final act of preparation, get these cracked open because, well, with 20 minutes of cook time and then serving, This is actually going to be a really short stream. Well, short compared to my usual length. I usually try to go for like the 2-hour mark. Granted, I probably also should have started the stream a bit later, just because the cook time was so short. That's probably what I should have done, because now it's looking like I'll eat at 11:15, which is kind of on the early side for me. So, I don't know. Might also just yap a little bit. There we go. And that is my coconut milk cracked open. So, those are 2 less things for me to worry about. Thank you, can opener. I appreciate your service. Oh yeah. Actually, I had a pretty good day yesterday. Other than maybe, I don't know, I may have consumed a little bit too much of beer, but I'm not feeling it this morning, so that's really the most important part of that. And I also did some dead body looting, which by dead body looting, I mean going to estate sales. Which I picked up some pretty good stuff. First estate sale I went to, I got a hammer and a pack of gloves for like $10, which I'd say pretty good. And then I went to a second estate sale, and at the second estate sale, I got 2 sets of blacksmithing tongs. First one's like flat for a flat stock, and then the other one has a curve for holding curved stock. Like if I wanted to take like say some rebar and do some blacksmithing with that, I have tongs for that now. I bought one of those old-timey egg baiter type looking drills. So if I choose to do just straight all hand tool stream, I can now actually pre-drill small holes. So that's some increased accessibility for me on that. And then what else did I get? Felt like I got 1 or 2 more things. I got a little bit of galvanized wire that was coated in plastic, which that's going to be good for any like outdoor applications I might want to do for like a project. And I think the last thing I grabbed was a drywall saw, because I need one for my work truck, because occasionally we gotta poke holes in drywall. So did reasonably okay. Also went to Costco yesterday, got lots of corn chips and cheese and stuff that makes me happy, but I didn't really find much stuff though. I also didn't give myself a whole lot of time there, because I got into Costco's parking lot and it was like before 10 a.m. Granted, they open at 9:30 on Saturdays, and the parking lot was like full. Like the first half of the parking lot was full, and I'm like, this is as soon as they opened. Like, why is the parking lot full? What's going on? I don't understand this. And then I realized something. It's the weekend before Thanksgiving. Everyone's doing their Thanksgiving shopping, and it's like, this is terrible. This is incredibly terrible. What a terrible situation I put myself in. So I basically was like, okay, I gotta get in and out of here lickety split. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna work on getting the next round of tea going, and then once I get this round of tea going, we're gonna actually start doing some actual cooking. Darn it. I don't want to get water on my recipe. because I will probably take a photo of it after stream, and then I'll upload it to social media, so that way if anyone wants, that way I can have a recipe link. Because if I pull a recipe from online, I can just refer to the original link. In the case of stuff like this, I have to, if I wish to make the recipe available, well, I gotta do things to make the recipe. Oh. Don't adjust my cooking surface, please, and thank you. Okay. Woo! Oh, okay. Damn right. That white rice cooks quick. Okay, let's see here. What kind of heat do I got? That's actually really good heat. That is really good heat. I am 100% Hakuna Matata about that. So, since I am 100% Hakuna, since I am 100% alright with that, actually, yeah, we'll use that for the rice cooker, and come over here. Spatula doodles. We'll use that spatula. I have given myself an overflowing abundance of spatulas today because I have historically shortchanged myself on spatulas, so we're doing no repeats. No repeats of any of that. So, step 1, pan. Step 2, canola oil. So, this is going to be our first little bit. I forget what my first ingredient is past this. I'm going to be generous with my oil because I can do so. Let's see. Lime. So, referring to recipe. Okay, so chala is going to be our first ingredient. And then also I will be adding curry paste after this. So while that oil heats up, let's get this curry paste opened up. So also, this is such a tiny jar. It's such a wee little jar. Not a lot of jar. There you go. And ooh, how's it smell? Ooh, that smells good. Oh man, I'm gonna have some good food today. Okay, needs to get a little bit warmer. I'm sure it will warm up very quickly. Meantime, I gotta look at my distracting birds. Distracting birds are being very distracting. It's actually real funny because sometimes when I'm here doing this, the birds will like fly in and be like, "Oh no, there's a human," and then fly off. Like they won't even land. I would like to be able to just handle that. Okay. Well, let's see if we get a sizzle out of this. Sizzle achieved! Oh. Yeah, let's go. Let us go. Because I just hit this with green onion and it smells amazing already. So, now we'll cook for, until it softens, about 2 minutes. Oh, man. The green tea's good too. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be really good. Actually, yeah. I use a spoon, curry paste when I get to that point, and yeah. Great, my rice is about to be done in like 4 minutes, so. Doing really good on timing there. That's also another real nice thing with like rice cooker technology. Is when you got rice cooker technology, you can just like let the rice cooker do its thing. And I definitely have. Pool of oil on the other side. I'm just wanting to kinda cook, lightly soften these guys up. Ooh. Where's my son at? Very inconvenieting spot. Okay. So that it's curry paste time. Wah! Hey, son. Stop. Okay. Whew. Just gonna clean up the rest of my paste into my jar. Great. Ooh. Oh man, that. Ooh. Spicy, but not bad. I'm actually really okay with that. Okay, so we'll just get all that going. Stir it down. My deck. Nah, you know what? We're gonna let the intrusive. That's actually. This isn't as spicy as I was thinking it was. So, Mr. Spock, you won. We're going all in. I'm gonna use the entire jar. This also means I don't have to worry about leftovers. This means I get a slightly more flavorful dish. Which I am down for. So, we'll do a little bit of jar cleaning. My finger. And I'll clean the finger with my spoon a little bit. Logical. I try to be a logical guy. I'm not great at it. Granted, I'm gonna rinse that spoon off a little bit with some water. Do a little bit. And then to clean out my jar, I'm gonna put some water in it. Tap my jar. And do a big shake. Big shake. Then that cleans out my jar. Might clean the jar a second time. We'll give that a good stir. We got a good heat. We are doing really good. That looks absolutely incredible. I have covered my recipe in so much oil. But I can still read it. So, stirring frequently until fragrant. About 3 minutes. So we've got a little bit more. Then broccoli, tomatoes, green beans. Ooh. Now I'm really curious about my broccoli here. Mostly the sizing. I am very curious to the size. Oh. So, that's kind of largish. That's fine. Ooh. And let's go ahead and throw some broccoli in there. There we go. I reckon that's about 2 cups of broccoli. Because we add broccoli, tomato, and green beans, I think. Yeah. I'm not going to go all in on the green beans. I'm going to hold back a little bit on those. Because they're tasty, but I kind of like tomatoes and broccoli. I like tomatoes and broccoli more than I like green beans. Green beans are kind of like pretty low on my veg I like. We'll try to get this all good and nice and stirred. Those broccoli florets are frozen, but they're gonna not be frozen here in a little while. Man, that looks really good though. I like that. I really like how the red of the tomatoes really like makes it like kind of like pop visually. This looks so good. Good. Even better, it's gonna taste really good too. So that's actually gonna cook for a little while. Recap my water. You have to cook green beans before you feed them to chickens? Ah, I did not know that. Granted, I've never kept chickens, so. Okay, so broccoli, tomatoes, green beans. Yep. Cook, stir frequently until vegetables are hot, about 2 minutes. Okay, well, it was requested we stir frequently. I should probably stir frequently, but nothing's sticking to my pan, so that's a good sign. That's a very good sign. We'll also do like a couple turnovers here to Hey birds, I hear you scattering seeds. But you know what? You feed a cat, so. I don't know if that cat's actually took any of the birds. Actually, when I got back from the supermarket today, the cat that roams my homestead I actually have like a retaining wall that I have some evergreen bushes like next to, and the cat was like in the evergreen bushes, and I was like, oh man, like you're hunting birds. You're hunting the birds I feed. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the circle of life happening. Okay. Really, really good here. I think. It's looking really good. I think I can probably cook these vegetables a little bit more before I have to worry too much. So we'll just let that keep on cooking. Because for next, we want milk, tofu, soy sauce, and brown sugar. And I'm just set the brown. Can I set brown sugar there? Yeah, sure. That's an okay. That's an okay spot for the brown sugar. Bring mixture to a boil, then reduce heat to low, simmer uncovered until vegetables are crisp tender. Wait. Oh, okay. Let's give this a stir. Just kind of everything well incorporated. Oh man, that is some good looking food. So I think that's enough cooking of the vegetables. Let's go ahead and start throwing some other stuff in here. I'm going to start off with coconut milk. If it will go in there. Uh-oh. Coconut milk is solid. That's okay. I have utensils for that. It said coconut milk on the packaging. Didn't think it would be solid, but it's fairly solid. Oh wait, there's the milk part. There it is. Okay, let's get all that. Let's see. Container empty? Nearly. It's nearly empty. All the way there. There we go. Hot diggity dog. It's coconut milk added. Next up, tofu. And then, let's see, we're doing soy sauce, but how much we're doing soy sauce for? Soy sauce for... soy sauce for 1 tablespoon. But since we're being a little bit generous with our ingredients, we're going to be a little bit generous with the soy sauce. And then I think brown sugar is a tablespoon. So, my brown sugar opened up. So, we'll do 1, just a little bit more. We'll be a little bit extra here. A little bit extra, a little bit more chaotic. And then that's some brown sugar. And all that, gotta get this stirred in. Especially all that big chunks of coconut milk. So let's go ahead and get the scoopa-dooper, flip, scoopa-dooper, flip. Let's just do some stirring. Mostly because I really want to get that coconut milk in there. Goodness gracious, this is going to be a lot of curry. It's going to be a lot of curry, man. I'm okay with a lot of curry. But this is going to be a lot of curry. I think my heat's dying. That's what my fire poking device is for. And then throw it log on. We'll see what that does for us. I actually have to have this mixture to a nice roaring boil, and I don't have a boil yet. Actually, where are my love noodles? Love noodles. So I've got a little bit more heat going here on this side. Scoot it over. Really get that heat on it. Let's see. Not sure how much manipulating I can do. I'm unsure, but only one way to find out. And that's do a little bit of manipulating. Bring you back. And there we go. So we're gonna just wait for this to get a simmer. It's steaming, which is a good sign. Really good sign. Ooh, a little bit of chunk of that coconut milk. Just do a nice back and forth to make sure it gets dissolved. Keep add some pineapple to compensate for the curry. I don't have pineapple. I like pineapple though. Granted, actually, my preferred way to enjoy pineapple is dried. Like, I really love dried pineapple, especially if I'm like hiking or like being out in the woods or something. Dried pineapple is like fantastic because it's a really nice mix of like complex carbs and also like simple sugars. So the simple sugars give you like a quick boost, and then the complex carbs will kind of kick in, and you can stay pretty motivated. Whoa. Why? Oh. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that's why it just suddenly got terrible. So, I'm quite blind right now because the sun is at a certain position in the sky where it's hitting the back window of my Toyota Corolla, and I basically have two suns now. Like, I can barely read my monitor now. Sorry, guys. I think for the next, like, 5 to 10 minutes, reading the monitor is going to be a little bit challenging. We nearly got ourselves a boil here. Oh my gosh. So looking forward to actually trying this. It looks good. Looks really good. Whew. Do I need that? Nah, that can stay there. That can stay there. Who cares? Who cares? Whew. Oh. But we're slowly getting a boil though. Probably could have had a little bit better of like a high heat prepared beforehand, but nah. Who cares? Because I mean, honestly, at this point, like, it just lengthens the amount of time it takes to cook, which I'm in no rush because we're still very solidly in the brunch hour. Not quite the proper lunch. Granted, this is still going to probably be a brunch. Because once we get a good, like, boil and simmer on this. still gonna take a little while to cook. Well, it's gonna take a little while to cook, but not like a long while. Let's give it a stir. Really important to stir, especially because we're doing this over a campfire. Helps even out the heat, because the area further out here, we've got a lot more heat going on it than we do underneath it. But that's going to be fun, because once I actually have a little bit more proper of a boil going, I'm going to take my saucepan, I'm going to bring it a little bit further, closer to me, and that's going to help like reduce the heat a little bit. Now I just wish I could do something about the double sun I'm experiencing, because it is exceedingly bright right now. Which I'm sure eventually, the sun's going to eventually move out of the way. Eventually, but... Oh, yeah, that's terrible. Damn you, winter sun. Granted, this means I'm going to have to figure out, I'm going to have to get a game plan together for these streams in the future, because this is just downright violent. If I want to do these in the morning, which I do want to do these, like I kind of want to alternate doing the campfire cooking streams or like a woodworking style stream in the morning. Which next week we're actually going to be making the tote for the, basically the back handle for the handling. Okay. So I think I got a pretty good boil there. Looking really good. So I'm gonna just pull it just a little bit hair this way. And then that piece of wood is smoking a lot, so I'm going to drop it down in there, get it a little bit closer to the coals. And yeah, we are solidly in holding pattern as we wait for curry to cook. Also to let those sweet vegetables tender. Get nice and tender. So, well, sun's being violent. Time for me to be violent too. By violent, it's time to crack open the cold one. Oh, cheers! Oh, yes. But yeah, one of my favorite beers from one of my favorite breweries, the Pennyroyal Pale Ale, which actually won World Beer Cup Bronze Award in 2018. 2018, yeah. Oh, and the smoke has turned terrible. Whoa! Stir time. Man, I need to get larger skillets. Because this one's, well... Because I do have... I have a skillet that is much larger than this, but is almost too big for something like this, because if everything is like too spread out, it's really hard to do a good boil on it. But wait a second. Wait. First, reduce heat to low simmer, uncovered until vegetables move from. Wait. I forgot the stock. Whoops. I forgot an ingredient. Come here. Oh wait, were you leaking? I hope you weren't leaking in there. Whoopsie. I forgot to add my stock. There we go. Got too caught up and stuff. Okay. So here's my stock. And we'll get that in there. Can't believe I completely forgot to add the stock. Okay, this fire is really smoking. Have to. You know what we do to fires that smoke too much around here? We poke them. Oh wow. Let's see. Let's see. Can I do something about you? Man, if I could just get a little bit more fire going. Just cut down the smoke. Getting a little bit more. Can I get a lot more though? It's improving. Just hard because I don't have a lot of access to the fire. Woo! Slowly improving. Getting that one piece of wood to burn a little bit better. It's gonna probably be the thing that saves me here. Whew. Now I just wish I could do something about my dual sun situation. One sun's violent enough, but two suns is way too violent. Way too violent. I don't appreciate that level of violence this early in the morning. Stop. Please. I'm gonna poke you again. Don't make me get my poker out, fire. Okay. I gave you options. Let's see what that will do for me. Whew. Goodness gracious. But hey, in the face of everything, I got a beer. So, woo! Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's get some fire going. Yeah. Once you get some like good flames going, that actually goes a long way towards cutting down on the smoke. Because most of essentially what fire smoke is unburned combustion products from the fire. So if you get like a little bit more flame going, you get a little bit more heat going, that really helps you get a slightly more complete combustion. But yeah, for now, we're gonna just, looks like I'm gonna probably be doing a little bit of a waiting a while. Because I need the heat to really go up on this, because I don't really have quite as good of a simmer as I would have liked. So we're going to adjust you. Get a little bit closer to where I have my heat at. Because because right now I think my sauce is a little bit too liquidy. I want it to thicken up. So once it thickens up a good bit, I can pull it off from the heat. I'll have 2 last ingredients to add, and then we can plate up. So, oh yeah, I mean that's basically where we're at. Is we're just waiting for our curry sauce to thicken up. And speaking of my other ingredients, do I just have to crack you open? Or is there some sort of seal on you? I think there's a seal. It's a small thing. Really small thing. It is a terribly small thing. Very small piece of plastic there. That should get access to. Yep. Wait. Where's my nose just that stuffed up? I can't smell the lime juice. I don't know. Woo! Birds? Man, I can't even look at the birds. The sun's so violent. I'd like to look at my birds, man. Ooh. It smells real good. In between the bits of smoke. But it's still a little bit too watery. Probably gonna have to cook for a while. Where am I at? I don't think my heat's excessive. So if I don't consider my heat excessive, this means wood. So since I don't have like excessive levels of heat, I can add a little bit more wood to it. My fire. Whew. Damn. I didn't bring any paper towels out. One of these days I'm gonna stop food barring myself. But the sun situation was definitely something I was not anticipating at all this year, this morning. Granted, I suppose that's what I get for not doing one of these morning streams for a while. Like, I forget where the sun's at. Because right now the shade from my shade cell is like way over that way. It's like, you're not really helping me being that far out that way. So what we got? It's pretty liquidy. And I'm starting to see more veg stick out, which is a good sign it's reducing. Ooh. Oh, pardon me. Well, you know what? Hey, this takes a little bit of a minute, that's fine, because that actually means I get an occasionally long stream out of it. Granted, notes for next time definitely includes moving the toilet or Corolla. I do not like dealing with double sun. Actually, I could. So, something I've actually done in the past for days that I'm getting a little too much sun around here, I have like shade canopies. I have 2. You know, the things you'll see at like outdoor vents that people will like set booths up under. I should set it up not over where I'm working, but next to where I'm working. Because if I do that, that canopy should actually provide me some good shade. So I think that gives me a game plan for next time. I can just move the Corolla further down the driveway. And that will get me. And then I can set the canopy up next to all my stuff here. And that should do me. I think that's actually a good idea. That will make it a lot more pleasant to do what I'm doing right now. Insofar as hopefully the canopy doesn't change wind directions too much in an unpleasant way. That's also another thing. Because some of those times when I've had my canopy set up over my setup here, smoke from the fire would go up, hit the top, and then bounce back down, and it's like, bruh, don't do this to me. Ooh. But yeah, I mean, otherwise it's been a great day. I was a little bit concerned with how chilly it was gonna be, but between the heat of the fire and the atrocious amount of sun I'm dealing with, I'm a solid cozy. Rock solid cozy. Which, you know what? In the grand scheme of things, that's okay. Let's see. What's my time? Okay. So we'll let this keep... I'll let it keep cooking for 5 more minutes. And then we'll call it, because I don't want my vegetables to get too tender or soft. Yeah, we're kind of dealing with an okay-ish level of nice boil, so that'll at least give us some, what they call on the internet, a guideline. In the meantime, I want to look at my birds. They're being real. For some reason, when I switched over from, because the first seed mix I used in my bird feeder was from Costco, and it was sunflower seeds, some bits of dried fruit. It was a mix. It was a mix. And I ran out of that. So, and next store that sold birdseed I went to was Menards. So I went to Menards and bought birdseed, and I just bought a black oil sunflower mix. And when I changed to the black oil sunflower mix, the birds, I'm getting a lot of, they look to be sparrows, and they'll just tear through the sunflower seeds. They will just go to ham. And also, it's kind of interesting, some of the birds up top at the bird feeder will knock seed out, and then birds on the bottom below the bird feeder will take care of that seed. Oh man, we have actually achieved a really nice boil on this, which is probably what this should have looked like the whole time, but you know what? It's fine. It's going to be thoroughly cooked. There's not going to be... I mean, one of the fun things about going full vegetarian is you kind of get a little... You have less to worry about when it comes to food contamination. Oh, hello, Yoshiharu. That looks delicious. I am expecting this to be incredibly delicious. And I hope you're having a good day. I'm occasionally catching whiffs of the smell, and it smells really good. It smells really good. Oh. I just heard a fan spool up, and that was my heat pump water heater. Yeah. I mean, we got lots of good stuff in here. Like, we got canola oil. Well, I don't have... My supermarket didn't have shallots, so I used green onions as a substitute for that. We got curry paste, broccoli florets that supposedly are hand-picked. And you hope your day is amazing, too. I would be having an amazing time right now if there were clouds in the sky. And there's zero clouds in the sky. So, other than having my face beaten by the violence of the sun, it's a good day. That's why the eyes on the model are like really closed. Plus, I also have let's see. Also, my Meganate. Well, you can't really see the transitions on it. But it is transition lenses, which does actually help take the edge off sunlight, but it also does impact the iPhone tracking a little bit. Not a great day. Ooh, wait a second. I'm gonna give this a stir. Somewhat recent. Let's see here. I grab that. Candle's a little bit too warm, which I was expecting. Watcha! There we go. There we go. Curry! Wonderful, wonderful curry. So, we get to add 2 last ingredients. And then I wait for this to chill to a reasonable temperature. But first is cilantro. Let's get a little generous bit of cilantro here. Get that in there. Then, let's see. Recipe, help me out here. Tablespoon lime juice. What did I do with the tablespoon? There you are. Hello. Opens. Oh. So we're going to be doing a very generous helping tablespoon of the lime juice. And then that cap gets put back on. And that makes its way to my cooler. To the cooler. It's not a coolie bag, it's a cooler. Okay. So, our ingredients in. Let's give this a good stir. Let's give the wonderful curry a stir. Because we like curry around here. Well, I hope we like curry around here. I like curry. Let's see. This is actually the 3rd time I made curry. Granted, this is my first, like, vegan curry. Because my first... No! Wait. Yeah, okay. Yeah. This is my third time. This is my third time making curry. Because first time I made curry was actually just a cooking stream, where I did it on my propane burner, like way long ago. And then I want to say like some point last year I did curry again, but with venison. So now we're doing curry that's vegan with tofu. Little tofu. So curry is definitely something that should be enjoyed by all. Or at least I think so. Which I will say this, like, of the meals I discovered as like a adult in his 30s, curry has definitely been a really, really nice addition to my life. And a really good addition to my life. I wish that sun would be somewhere else. This is what happens when my driveway faces east. Well, so about that direction's east, and then about yay direction's south. So morning, this area gets lots of sun. That's why if I do like an evening campfire cooking stream, the sun sets fairly quickly because it's, well, behind me, like this direction is a house. Let's see here. Late. Brandon, before I plate up, I gotta finish this beer. It's very important I finish my beer. Whew. Brandon, this sun has definitely been warming stuff up. The starter stream, it was like, okay, it's a little bit chilly but fine, and then it got cozy, and now it's starting to get a little toasty. But that's also because I'm wearing 2 shirts right now. Because it was warm in the morning. Well, chilly in the morning. Okay. So, beer's finished. Turn the rice cooker off. Actually, even better, I should have unplugged the rice cooker. Rice cooker is unplugged. Can I bring you around? Whew. So, rice! Jasmine rice, by the way, in case anyone was wondering what type of rice I was using. We have ourselves jasmine rice. Scoopers. Some wonderful, wonderful, delicious rice. There we go. Actually, how much rice do I want? How much rice? We'll do a little bit more rice. And I'll just set that there. And the rice cooker. Thank you for your service. Thank you. So, just gonna scrape the remainder of the rice off that. There we go. Just spread the rice out. There we go. So, got 3/4 of my plate covered in rice. And now I'll grab the spoon. Now, I probably shouldn't have grabbed a spoon like this. I probably should have grabbed a bit better of a spoon, but I'm sure even with the holes and everything, it'll still transfer plenty of delicious curry. And if it doesn't, well, there's ways to fix that. There's, ooh, oh wait, oh man, that is a wonderfully cool breeze. Oh, I appreciate that. I deeply appreciate that. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna park you there. I should have grabbed a bigger spoon. But I want to make sure I get a fairly generous helping of curry sauce on my plate. Because that's what makes curry good. Oh, wait, hey, whoa. You're moving very quickly, bee. Well, I don't think you're bee. I think you're yellow jacket. Yellow jacket. Basically means you're a built. Which basically means you're an asshole, but. I think that looks like a pretty generous helping of curry sauce. So, yeah, you're a yellow jacket, alright. Good to know. So we're gonna set you there. I'm gonna get some water. Love me some water. Then we're gonna do some Wade bog style. Coincidentally, this is Oktoberfest from a local Kentucky brewery called Mirror Twin, based in Lexington. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of the Oktoberfest style, and this is actually a pretty good Oktoberfest. So, actually, I went to a liquor store yesterday specifically just to like find Oktoberfest to buy, and I got me some of this. So, oh yeah, really solid Oktoberfest. Got a little bit of malt kick to it. Definitely had really good. It's definitely Oktoberfest, but it also has like a really good malt backbone to it. Yeah. Maybe a little bit heavy on the malt backbone. Almost makes it taste a little bit ambery, but for this time of year, it is a fabulous beer. Absolute fabulous beer to enjoy. So, let me get that off. So I think that has got my food chilled down. So, let's get ourselves. Oh, wow. Oh. Okay, so plate's very warm. Plate's very, very warm. Food's very warm. But I do want to get. So first off, let's just do a little bit of the rice with the curry sauce. Oh. Oh man. Oh wow. Yeah. Okay. Really good curry sauce mix. I actually did throw the whole jar at my meal here. I was a little bit aggressive with my use of it because it was spicy, but not like kill me spicy. But here is the absolute. Like, look at this jar. This jar fits in the palm of my hand. It's adorable. It's a cutie. But yeah, it's spicy. Okay, heat level medium. Okay. Because typically when I see Thai style, it means, oh boy, this might really, because I'm not huge on spice, but you know what? Heat level medium? I like heat level medium. But I'm very comfortable with this, especially in a meal like this where I have like a lot of rice and vegetables that like balance it out. Like, it's good. Provides a nice little bit of kick. But yeah, okay. So, since it's easy for me to access, next serving is going to be a little bit of rice with a little bit of broccoli. That's good. That's good. It's really interesting because when I first like bite into it and like really start to chew on the food, the spice doesn't hit me until I'm about halfway through like getting the bite chewed up, and then the spice hits, and it hits. It's there, but it's not like aggressively strong, which I really like. I really like that. It's got a good flavor to it too. It's not a rich flavor, but there's like a really good bit of flavor there, you know? Like, it's not like an umami bomb or anything, but it's like, oh yeah, we got some spiciness, we got some good flavor. Broccoli tastes really good. Goes well with beer. I'm very happy with it. Very happy with it. Okay, so that was broccoli. Now, let's try. Let's get some rice with a small little block of tofu. So the tofu is supposed to be the star of our show. And what I'm interested in finding out is how much the tofu picked up flavor. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I'm not sure what I could have done to have the like the tofu's got a good like surface flavor, but it seems like my sauce hasn't like really penetrated the tofu. Like, it's solid good, but it's not amazing. The tofu doesn't have amazing flavor. Now the broccoli correlate actually had like really good flavor to it, but yeah, I genuinely wish I could see what you guys see, but I can read my screen, but barely, because the glare is terrible right now. But it's good. I'm happy with it, and I have leftover tofu, which, because it's Sunday, I'm thinking about next week's stream schedule, and I was originally planning on doing gyoza next Saturday, but I might try to find something that I can use this tofu in, because I have leftover tofu. Not sure what I can do, though. Not sure what I can do with tofu. Also, a good little bit of food, hands on your plate. Yep, I cannot hold. So, having to hold my plate by edges. That is because the plate is very warm. It's very warm, and also very good food. But I want to try. I want to get a little bit taste testing of everything. So, next up is the tomato. Oh, yes! Oh my goodness. Oh, that's really good. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so, like, the nicest thing with, like, the tomato, so the tomato's, like, cooked down, it's been reduced a little bit. It's made it sweeter. It has really nice sweetness to it, which helps mellow out the spice a little bit, so it's like a sweet, mellow hit of flavor, which, in the grand scheme of all this dish, helps provide like a little bit of variety to the various experiences of the dish. Because so far we've done the broccoli. Broccoli really soaked up flavor. Good broccoli flavor. Coupled with curry sauce. Like, it's just good. It's just good. A little bit spicy. And then the tofu. Tofu definitely did not pick up as much flavor as the broccoli did, but still, like, really good. Like it's good, but it's also a little bit more mellow versus the broccoli. And then you have the tomato, and the tomato is like a sweeter, and as far as like textures, like broccoli is the most firm, followed by the tofu, and then the tomato. So nice, like a little bit of variety of textures. Well, just like firmness levels, I feel like is the more appropriate way to talk about it. Whew. And also sorry about that, because I've been having beer, so some of that carbonation's wanting to come back up, but like, this is solid good. This is very solid good. Based off what I've had so far, I would say I would classify this probably a 7 out of 10. Like, rock solid. Definitely something that if I wasn't actually streaming right now, I'd be like just absolutely stuffing my face with. But also nothing particularly spectacular. Like, the creamy tomato soup I made was like phenomenal. Like, really nice rich flavors there. Also fixed up with bacon, cheese, green onions. Really phenomenal. Definitely my favorite of the more recent things I cooked, but the vegan green curry with tofu it's solid. It's solid, it's good. Goodness gracious, I have myself a really good lunch, which is also good because I kind of ate like garbage yesterday. Because I didn't have corn chips in the house for a long time. And I bought corn chips at the Costco. And I had corn chips, and I just ate so much. I ate nachos and corn chips with salsa. So, and then I also had like cup noodles for dinner. So I definitely went a little hard on the treat yourself and ate like garbage yesterday. But today we have lots of vegetables. We have broccoli, tomato, green beans, green onions. Granted, I did go with jasmine rice, not brown rice, so there's a little bit less fiber there, but, well, actually not a little bit less, a lot less fiber, but overall, like, really happy with it. Really good, really solid dish. And I actually managed to get really close to the 2-hour mark, which I was not expecting because the estimated cook time on the total time listed is 30 minutes, but I did also have some really inconsistent heat out of my fire, but like that's just what happens when you cook over a fire is that heat gets a little... You don't have the best quality of heat versus an actual, like, stove. There's so many like, actual stoves are really good. And also, not to be so much of a Debbie Downer, but as a person who spends a little bit, probably a little bit too much time caring about the quality of life that other people enjoy, having to cook all your food over a fire is really terrible for your health. Air pollution is very dangerous, and I'm definitely upping my risk of cancer by doing this. But hey, I like doing it, and I am firmly here for a good time, not a long time. So, not to dwell on the health risks of my style streaming too much, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap everything up, because I have a nose that is slowly filling with stuff I need to eject, and I also have a really delicious meal in front of me. So I would like to say thank you very much to everyone who tuned in today. Made a really good meal. Also, probably at some point today I'll have a new schedule posted for the upcoming week. I'm in Freedom Land, and Thursday is going to be Thanksgiving, and I usually stream on Thursdays, but I'm going to be doing my family Thanksgiving activities for the lunch hour, so I'm expecting to be free to actually stream on Thursday, so I will be planning on streaming on Thursday. But yeah, with all that, I would like to say thank you very much to everyone who tuned in today. Hope you all have a great rest of your day, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you're at, and hopefully I'll see you all on the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, come on.